Hi, I'm Ari. I'm playing the role of the therapist.
Hi, I'm Katie. I'm playing the role of a 13-year-old girl who's coming to therapy for anger management related to family dynamics.
And this is going to be an example of a family systems therapy session.
And it's our first session.
Yes, first session. Hi, Katie. I'm Ari. I'm a therapist. Since we're just getting to know each other, let's just take today, and I'll ask you a couple questions. Can you just tell me about yourself?
Sure. Well, I'm 13. I really don't want to be here, if I'm being honest. This, to me, just seems really stupid. Am I allowed to use that word, stupid?
Go for it.
Because it is. It wasn't really my fault for why I'm here. Like, my mom is just making me come. But really, like, the real issue here is my sister and all her problems. And, like, I don't know why I'm here because of her. I'm having a hard time grasping that.
Okay. It sounds like you really don't want to be here, and you're feeling a lot of frustration towards your mother and your sister.
Yeah. Well, because it's their fault.
What's their fault?
It's just like why I get so angry all the time. They're both always trying to boss me around, and it's just because I'm the youngest.
So what do you feel like they're bossing you around about?
Just like everything. She always wants me to do what she wants to do. I never have a say. It's always my sister's say. Just so sick of it. Like, she just makes me pick everything up in the playroom or whatever room we're in. She's like, go get this and go get that. And she doesn't help. And it drives me crazy because she's just talking at me, telling me stuff, and not helping do things together.
That sounds really hard, and like you're feeling a lot of frustration. Do you feel like your sister is sort of like acting like your mom?
Yeah, all the time. It's like my mom, she is my mom. She just thinks, oh, I'm the little thing she can boss around, and it's not fair because she's not that much older than me.
So you feel a little like your sister is sort of becoming your mom, and you want her to treat you like an equal instead of an authority figure.
Yes, that is exactly what is happening.
Tell me a little bit about what happens when you're feeling this frustrated and angry towards your sister.
What do you mean?
Tell me more about what that experience is like for you. What do you feel at that time?
Well, I'm kind of embarrassed.
You don't have to be embarrassed. I'm no judgment at all. I'm just here to help you.
Well, okay. I guess it starts by feeling really frustrated, and then I just can't control it. It's like something that just pops out of me. I want to throw things, I want to hit things, and I just scream. I scream all the bad words that I know, and sometimes I hit her. I hit my sister, and I'm really embarrassed about it because it's not healthy. And I know it's not healthy, but it's her fault. She makes me do it. She makes me hit her.
What I'm hearing you tell me is you feel like you lose control, like you can't control your actions when you get this angry and you're upset. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I think you really get me. Like, that makes sense. But, like, I don't know what to do about that because I don't know how to change her because it's all her fault for making me so mad all the time. But you hit the nail on the head.
Well, let's focus on you instead of on her, because I'm here to support you, and in life we can only do so much to control and change other people. So let's try a little something.
It's really kind of you to support me like that.
Next time you're feeling really frustrated with your sister and like you can't control what's about to happen, I just want you to hold your breath, clench your fist for 10 seconds, and count to 10 in your head, and then let that breath out. Let's just try that breathing exercise real quick here together. Okay? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
How was that for you?
I think it went really well. I felt like I could feel all my anger, but then I let it go, and it felt good to take a couple seconds, because I think if I take a couple seconds, maybe I won't throw and hit and whack and scream all the bad things at my sister. And also then my mom might not get so mad at me for hurting my sister and hurting the house because I hit things in the house. So maybe I could use that and change myself a little bit in that holding my breath for a couple seconds. Maybe if it doesn't work the first time, I could try it again.
Mm-hmm.
But that felt good for me.
Yeah, these things take practice. So you can always try it again. And breathing's never going to hurt anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And you can always talk to your mom about this. Within families, everybody plays different roles and has different responsibilities, and one of your mom's responsibilities is to listen to you when you're upset. And now taking the couple seconds to breathe and calm yourself down, she can help you much more than when you're screaming at her and breaking things in the house. This process, and hopefully through when we work on ourselves, we can work on our families and help make better systems of communicating with one another. And that applies to your sister too.
I think that really helps me understand that if I'm not so angry, my mom will listen to me more, and it might fix things with my sister a little bit because I won't just be mad at her all the time. And that, like, understanding our roles is really important because sometimes my sister gets that confused. But I can't control that. I can only control me. So I'm really glad I came here today because I feel like you. As you can see in this video, Katie came to therapy not understanding why she was angry. Through Ari using the family systems theory, Katie was able to understand her family system and come to an awareness where her anger, from where her anger comes from, and was able to learn how to cope.
I use the family systems theory primarily in a psychoeducation level, partially because we don't have a whole family here, it's just an individual, and hoping to teach Katie about family roles and family dynamics so she could better communicate with her family members and work towards building a better relationship.
The family systems theory worked differently in this session than something like the relational culture theory because we were looking at specifically the family system and nothing greater than that. And due to the shortness of the session, we were able to focus on that system and not a cultural system or a larger community system.
But if you were doing, more than one session and more than 4 minutes of a session, multicultural considerations would arise by thinking about how family is perceived through a cultural lens and how culture influences family dynamics. And also that there's multiple forms of family. It's not necessarily just the biological family unit.
Cat specialties could be incorporated easily into this theory. Specifically, we both are art therapy majors, so art therapists often use the bird's nest directive with an individual to assess family support and dynamics, including relationships. Any of these modalities can also be used as an alternative form of communication between family members within a group session.
And that's about it. Thank you for watching.
Thanks.